With barely a week left before schools open their doors for students and pupils who've been home for the last 8 months, in some schools it appears that this may be a mirage. For St. Kizito Shihingo Primary School in Kakamega County, over 350 pupils may have to find alternative schools since public health officials have already declared the school a health risk owing to the dilapidated classrooms and the dearth of toilets. And despite a government assurance that all efforts were being employed to ensure that this is resolved, the school's management is placing the blame firmly on the doorsteps of the government, accusing it of failing in its priorities by channeling resources into what they termed as unnecessary projects. Chemutai Goin reports.
As the government and school administrations grapple with how to make schools safe ahead of the reopening for second-term learning next week Monday, it is apparent that poor students in rural setups will face more risk owing to the environment they find themselves in. A stark reminder of the grim reality of inequalities most public schools will have to deal with as they seek to comply with their health and safety protocols. This is St. Kizito Primary School in Shihingo, Kakamega County, already declared unfit by public health officials in April this year, leaving 350 pupils unaware of their fate. The gaping walls on these classrooms, leaking roofs and toilets in dilapidated state, putting the children at risk. The school's board chairman, Bernard Munase, is calling for urgent action to ensure learners' safety.
Tulijaribu tuwezavyo, tumefanya repairs za floor za class 2. Lakini za klasi zingine zote, they are not repaired. So tumetuma barua kwa CDF pamoja na ile copy ya kutoka kwa public health, hatujapata reply up to today. Tumetuma barua karibu 2-3 reminders, hatujapata reply yote.
Munase admits that they are ill prepared to welcome the budding learners since the school has no running water, insufficient lavatories and enough desks. This despite the government putting in billions of shillings for the purchase of desks for schools.
Hatuna barakoa, hata desks. Ikiwa watafanya spacing ya wanafunzi kukaa ile 1 meter, 1.5 meter away apart, tutakuwa na shida.
In Naivasha, MP Jane Kihara unveiled classrooms at the Gathima Primary School constructed by the Constituency Development Fund. Kihara blaming Treasury for delays in the disbursement of funds meant for schools.
Hata ingawa rais alisema wabunge tuunde shule na hakuna pesa tuliongezwa. Najua kama sasa wacha hata kulete haijafika yote.
Musikubali shule zifunguliwe Jumatatu kama kila mtoto ana paketi moja ya mask ya kupeleka nyumbani akibadilisha kila siku mpaka shule ifungwe.
You will be walking our children to a death trap if you open schools without declaring how you are going to secure the livelihoods of all the children and the teachers who are going back to our school.
We want priorities to be set right, and the biggest priority for Kenyans right now is the safety of our children.
Attention now shifting to schools on how each institution will be implementing the safety protocols, even as some consider learning in shifts. Chemutai Goin, Citizen TV.